T54. The reigning Asian and world champion is in this, Rawat TANA. Plus the great Kurt FEARNLEY of Australia. So from the outside, the Asian Games champion and world champion over both 1500 and 5000 meters for Thailand, Rawat TANA. Lane 7 for Denmark, 7th in the 5000 meters of the Europeans Grosseto last year, Ebbe, BLICHFELDT. No major medals yet for Spain's Rafael BOTELLO JIMENEZ. He was in the 1500 here. Lane 5 for Canada, bronze in the 4x4 in Rio, 9th in the 1500 meters at the Pan Ams in Toronto is Tristan SMYTH. Alongside the 3-time Paralympic and 4-time world champion for Australia, Kurt FEARNLEY. In 3 for the United States, 4th in the 800 meters in Rio, SIEMANN. In 2 for Kuwait, it's Faisal ALRAJEHI. And in lane 1 for Japan, bronze on the 5000 meters in the last Asian Games in Incheon 4 years ago, Masayuki HIGUCHI of Japan. It's the first 3 to go through, and the next 4 fastest losers. 11:56 is what DuPont is hanging on at the moment in terms of that 4th and last fastest loser spot. And Rawat TANA going away straight on, 12.5 laps. HIGUCHI, ALRAJEHI, SIEMANN, FEARNLEY, SMYTH, BOTELLO, JIMENEZ, BLICHFELDT and TANA. TANA, who excels in the longer distances, is the world champion in the 1500 meters in Lille back in 2002. Finally taking it up, shooting away straight away. Those 3 goals in 2006 in the Netherlands. But here's Lepiato of Poland, the champion, going in the high jump.
Right, clears that very, very easily. Many more centimetres there for Lepiato. Reigning world and Paralympic champion. Oh, that's nice. So a first up mark of 2:01. He's in the gold medal position.
Round 2 of the long jump. This is T13, and it's Zach Skinner for Great Britain. Lying in 8th position at the moment. It was a no jump for him. 6:26. The medals for now is beyond that. Certainly beyond that. Good support over on the back straight where Greg Rutherford won his long jump gold back in London 2012. Famously, he was here last night. He'll be encouraged to see a lifetime best for Zach Skinner, who leads 6:64. Suzuki, Toru in the high jump and a second attempt at 2:01. This to match the pole, Lepiato, and he's over. Magnificent. Straight over 2:01. Lepiato clearing that. Jonathan Broome-Edwards of Britain passing up 2:01 to try and put the pressure on, but Suzuki's matched it in this T44 final, single below knee category. And it's Zlatanov in round 2 of the long jump.
6:62, currently in 2nd position. Here's the Bulgarian. Well, that looks much better than 6:62. He's been given the white flag. Bronze here in this stadium back in 2012, so he knows what it's like to medal here. He's moved ahead of Zach Skinner, 6:76. Radoslav Zlatanov.
So Broome-Edwards putting the pressure on. Passed up 2:01, and he's going for 2:04. And he and Lapiato, great friends, great rivals in the field. There was that classic competition between the two at the Europeans in Swansea 3 years ago. Here comes Broom Edwards, 2:04, and he's knocked it straight away. Lapiato won that competition in Swansea. Broom Edwards in his career with a Paralympic silver, 2 world silvers, a European silver and bronze. Based in Loughborough, Newham and Essex Beagles. Currently lying in 3rd position because he's cleared 198 but not 2:01.
So back to the long jump. Luis Felipe Gutierrez, his 2nd attempt. Already claimed bronze in the high jump here. What's he got there? Well, that's around the 750 mark. 766, his lifetime best. That, of course, is a world record. That mark. Set in Guadalajara 6 years ago. He also holds the championship record, and that may have gone past that. It has 736. He's added 3 centimeters to his own championship record. He's in 1st position.
6.5 laps to go in this men's 5,000 meters T54. Fairly in a solid position in 2nd place as the Canadian Tristan Smith, bronze in the 4x4 in Rio. He's finished 14th in the 1,500 meters here, 21st in the 8. Gives way to Kurt Fearnley. He's 36 years old now, leading for Australia, leading them round with 6 laps to go. Still a long way to go in this, but here's Broom Edwards again, 2nd attempt, 2:04. And this time he's nailed it. Game on. It puts it up to the rest. He's our new leader.
So 5.5 laps remaining in the 2nd heat of the men's 5,000 meters T54, and it's Rawat TANA now out in front. The man who took gold back in 2015. He's had a disappointing championships by his standards. He's opened up a lead of around 3 or 4 meters. Just the top 3 will go through. 2,000 meters remaining. So out they go in front. It's ALRAJEHI of Kuwait in 2nd position, and the field now starting to punch back up again after that little break there by Rawat TANA. Just testing out to see who may come with him. Kurt Fearnley sitting there in 5th position, the Australian who's been around for a number of years and is very experienced in competitions like this. Each of the athletes taking a little turn to push out in front. They'll come around, they'll have 4 laps remaining, with 7 in contention at the moment, with the top 3 to go through to the final.
It's HIGUCHI, TANA, Smith, Fearnley. They're the 4 leading at the moment. A little bit of a gap between them and the other 3 who've broken away from the time being. It's the top 3 who'll qualify for the final, plus the next 4 fastest across both heats. BOTELLO, JIMENEZ of Spain has been left behind, but a significant break in this, Chad. At the moment, it's 3 from 4.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this race, as you see, the boys all sort of just help each other out as they go around, and then really the action starts to shape up on the last lap of these heats. It might be a different story in the final later on, but like in the first heat with Hook taking it out, I think TANA could be a fair chance for this one.
This might be quite a bit faster. The speed accelerating with around 5 laps to go. Significant gap now between the leading 4, HIGUCHI, Fearnley, Smith, TANA, and the next 3, they being ALRAJEHI, SIEMANN and BLICHFELDT. That's ALRAJEHI who's moved up into second place, you'll see, and taking over from TANA. FEARNLEY going well on the inside, HIGUCHI too. SMYTH dropping back, the Canadian.
So they'll come down with 800 metres remaining. Kuwaiti ALRAJEHI leads from FEARNLEY, TANA. That's HIGUCHI of Japan in fourth position. There'll be a race at the end. Only the top three will qualify, but you do suspect this has been a little bit quicker than the previous heat. So all four would more than likely qualify for the final. It's only a racing four at the moment because the rest have been left way back. A good 80 metres further adrift of these four out in front. FEARNLEY now taking up the lead from ALRAJEHI of Kuwait, who drops back. HIGUCHI's in third. Rawat TANA, defending champion, onto the wheel of FEARNLEY. 150 metres remaining in the second of these 5,000 metres heats. And it is Rawat TANA who goes across to take the bell from FEARNLEY, HIGUCHI and ALRAJEHI of Kuwait in fourth position. They're going to catch up with the Spaniard Rafael JIMENEZ, who is only about 40 or 50 metres in front of them. So they're going to have to go around the outside of him for the final 200 metres. A bit tricky as they go around that bend there in the final 200. That could cause a few problems for the man at the back, ALRAJEHI of Kuwait. But here goes Rawat TANA around the outside of JIMENEZ. He's left him. Rawat TANA in first position. FEARNLEY's in second position. HIGUCHI in third, and being dropped off slightly there is Faisal of Kuwait. So it's going to be the reigning champion, Rawat TANA in first, FEARNLEY in second of Australia, and Japan's Masayuki, HIGUCHI in third position. Kuwait's Faisal in fourth, will more than likely go through as one of the fastest qualifiers. No major surprises there, Chad Paris.
Yeah, as expected, TANA taking that one out, but with the four breaking off, I think that knowing the pace from the first heat, they could pretty easily know that they were all going to make it through there. So not so bad to be in that second heat for these boys.
Rawat TANA had an outstanding championships in 2015, maybe a little bit subdued in these ones, but he'll have a chance of defending that 5,000 metres title. It was actually rerun, the heat over in Doha, when many came a cropper. The athletes had actually gone back to the hotel. They got called back to the track and had to re-race that very late in the evening. It didn't matter, it was the same result in the end. Rawat TANA won. And there he is, bristling around the outside, ahead of Australia's FEARNLEY, with HIGUCHI, I should say, of Japan in third position. Good race from ALRAJEHI of Kuwait. He couldn't hang on there to finish in the top three.